Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about TJ Hunt's Lamborghini Huracan Widebody. Let's get into today's video. Alright, right here we have TJ's green Lamborghini Huracan with a 1016 wide body kit. Now we did a lot of body work to get this thing to fit exactly how we wanted it to, and I'm going to show you guys that here very shortly, but I'm going to do a quick walk around the car. Now it's a little bit dusty, dirty. We're still finishing it up right now. By the time you guys see this, hopefully it's ready to hit the streets. Pretty much what we've done is full body work. Everything was replaced on this car except for the roof, the doors, the mirrors, and the door handles. It has the new side skirts, new quarter panel, new rear bumper, new front bumper, new hood, and new fenders, which we went ahead and added a little bit of carbon fiber to these vents. It's just a great touch that matches up with the hood, with the rear carbon fiber diffuser, that out right there. And this has a lot of little neat touches that I'm really starting to fall in love with on this car. There's so many neat features. But enough about what it looks like right now. Let's get into the actual build. After all the body work, which was approximately about 280 hours of body work just for this car alone, we got it into primer. After everything was primered, we waited about 10 days for everything to fully cure and get this thing ready for some block sand. We started hitting these panels with 220, 320, left it in 400 wet, and finished it off in 600. Now, after everything was removed, including the windshield, door glass, the quarter windows, every single nut and bolt was removed off this car. We went ahead and got everything painted, let it cure for a period of about 4 to 5 days. We had to go ahead and get this thing put back together again. It was also a job in itself.
Alright, you guys can see I let Richard do his thing. This is the base coat laid down. This is one coat. We still have to do another coat, but you can kind of get how the color is. I mean, it's a dark green. It's almost like a candy green because of the tint that's in the toners. So it looks really dark. As you see, the flop, it almost turns kind of a black, but it's still going to be a little bit brighter green compared to the other car that we painted for TJ, if you know which one we're talking about. But here the door jamb, you can really see the color there, hinges, but it's gonna get a little bit darker because this is only one coat. We still got 2 coats to go, so it's looking good, super excited for this one. Woo!
Alright guys, the moment that you all been waiting for, the Lamborghini has finally been painted. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Sheesh. Dude, this thing came out so wet. We shot the roof, we shot all the door jambs, the hood hinges, and I know a lot of people didn't really want to see the green on this thing, but I think it's gonna look so sick when it's all done. Really took our time and really did everything by the book, took everything apart, prepped all the jams. Everything is looking so good. So right now we're gonna go ahead and pull this thing out and get the rest of the parts in here and in the back roof.
What's up everybody? Good morning. Richard finished painting last night. Let's walk in and check it out. Ooh, that looks good. So here are all the pieces. You kind of saw me walk through the other pieces that were getting, you know, prepped and primered and sanded, but it's a whole different level once you see them painted. I mean, you can see all the time that the guys put into these parts, making sure everything was smooth, all the body lines are nice and sharp. You know, I want to shout out to my guys. You know, they work so hard and to getting all these pieces, you know, perfect, because that's what we're, you know, trying to do. We're not trying to rush through them. So obviously every line, you know, we kind of block everything out, make sure that the lines are pronounced how they should. And I mean, when Richard lays this down, I mean, you just see, I mean, it comes out like glass. You know, you can see the reflection of the camera there. So we have a couple other pieces that we have to do. I think the front fenders and the other pieces, but you know, we're one step closer to getting everything shot, and then after that, obviously, the fun starts the assembly. So we're gonna get these parts out of here onto I would say the drying room, and then we can sneak in the other parts so we can get those shots. So we'll get to that soon.
So everything was painted last night. We're gonna go ahead and check everything out and see how everything came out, because I'm very anxious to see the front fenders with the carbon fiber add-on. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, over here we got all the bumper sensors that were painted. We have those rear bumper extensions for the quarter panel wide body, and here we have the front fenders with the add-on carbon fiber. What do you guys think about that? I think it looks very familiar, very similar to the 458, obviously with the color and the carbon and everything, and it looks really good. Got the mirrors over here, got the rear bumper here with all the carbon fiber rear diffuser, front bumper, another mirror, and over here we have the side skirts. So that's pretty much it for all the parts that we have left on this thing. Now it's time to go ahead and get this thing assembled, detailed, and polished up. Is this one?
Yeah, is this your favorite project you ever done? What's been your number one?
My number one? I have to say the Supra, the initial Supra build.
What? Oh, nice.
That's I don't know, it was just something about like...
I don't mean of mine, I mean like of your whole entire like life. Like of all the builds you've done,
you
customer...
Know how many cars we worked on?
That's a big
existential, man.
It's a heavy question.
I was a Miho when we first started doing this.
Hey,
dude. You ain't gonna pick a
Miho days and Abuelo days.
Abuelo days.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at them talking bad about you, so.
Miho days.
Wow.
Yeah, out of all your days, out of all the Dios, what is your favorita?
I was not prepared for that one.
Well, what is it?
I don't know.
You ain't gonna pick a Nino car.
I feel like I'm up there.
This is top 5. This is top 5.
Let's not.
Top 10.
Top 10.
What's cooler than this? The 458.
I
wish our old car was on TV.
I mean,
on
look
Netflix.
at, here's the difference, T. Here's the difference. This is cool, but you're really not gonna go beat the shit out of it. You're not gonna go beat the shit out of it. You're not gonna go be doing work, going down the street, freaking, you know.
What's your definition of beating the shit out of it?
I'm talking about real quick, 200-mile-an-hour pulls on the freeway, street racing, and in a private track in Mexico.
I'd like to believe that's not true. Maybe you're right. Maybe it just depends. So I was telling Calvin, I was like, what's gonna depict how long I keep this car, or if I ever sell this car, is how annoying is it to drive. You know, the GT3 was undrivable. If this, because we're putting lowering springs on this. We're not putting air, we're not doing new bags. We're literally, with the factory lift, I'm hoping that with the lowering springs and the new wheels, if the front gap is within like that much, I'm happy with it. It might not look as cool if it's slammed, but I don't care. Like 458, I couldn't really drive. I want this to be like drivable. But if it's a nightmare and I'm just gonna break it and crack it, then I'll be like, yeah, I won't be ridiculous with it. But if it's like bulletproof and we can wheel it, dude, this thing will get driven way more than you think.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love these cars. They're super cool to look at. But I don't know. I feel like it's just because it's so expensive. I wouldn't want to like drive it because I feel like something would break. That's why. Have you seen most of these people that own cars like this, right?
Yeah.
How many miles do they really put on it? Besides maybe like DDE that freaking daily drive their stuff. Like people,
not much.
Not a lot of people really put a lot of miles.
Because not everyone that buys it can actually afford to do all that shit. That's a big part of it. Maintaining it, doing all that shit. A lot of people can't afford to really do it.
But exactly, that's why I'm not the biggest fan of it, because like a car is meant to drive, beat the shit out of it. I literally would go back in the days in my Honda hatchback with a turbocharger, go beat the shit out of it, drag race all night, go to work the next day, go to freaking In-N-Out the next day, and it was a shit box, but it did what it needed to do. This car, if you put it through a night of street racing, I bet it probably won't be straight up the next day.
I bet you it will.
Oh, there it is.
The twin turbo V10 platform is bulletproof compared to a lot of other.
Got it.
TJ's about
Yeah.
to lose 2 cars. He's about to lose 2 cars, Mustang and the Lambo. Hey.
I don't know. I mean, I love it. It's sick. It's gonna be sick, but I feel like it's gonna belong in a really nice garage with a really nice epoxy coating that you'll look at, and it look nice to look at. And all the boys are gonna be like, sheesh.
He's already bleeding out. Stop kicking him.
But I don't know. I don't know if I would pick a car like this to build and do all this stuff for, because I don't know how much you would really enjoy it. I feel like the Mustang is gonna be a car you enjoy.
Sir,
That's gonna be a car that you'll drift in, you'll have fun with it, and drive in, beat the shit out of it, and you won't really be like, oh my god, this is my Lamborghini or my freaking Ferrari. That'll be a car that's like, you know, a car that you built from scratch, and that.
I think when you see it, you're gonna think the opposite. You're gonna think of it like this car.
Yeah. Well, I've seen some of the stuff that you're printing on. It's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, that car is almost gonna cost. No, not gonna cost much. We'll see.
It's gonna be out there. I get it. I know.
Because the paintwork level of detail when we like paint it is gonna be like just as nice as this.
Yeah.
It's gonna have just as many cool bits. Except that car is a race car, so we'll be able to take a lot more. Like it's literally we're building it as a race car with just a normal transmission. But like everything from the bay to the cooling system to everything is I was like just rebuild it like my comp car, but with actually it is all straight because it's 65. We have no emission, no anything. It's literally going to be wastegates out the hood.
Yeah, that's the cool
bucket
part about
seats,
it, right?
harnesses. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Like I told you, I stand by how difficult this car is to drive. If it's like horrible to take out to places because of the front lip being too low, but there's no lip. Like so, if the front bumper's a fucking nightmare, and you know shit like that.
Yeah.
If I'm confident with it, dude, this thing will get. She'll be a little slut.
But I think back to your original question.
Yeah. What's
The
like your
Supra,
favorite?
I don't know. The Supra was one of my favorite projects, and the reason being is like that last night, like that Friday night when we all got
That was
together.
horrible. It was horrible.
It was horrible, but it was cool. You know what I mean?
You guys left, and I was like,
It
"Car's
was
not done."
We were all kind of sad boys that night. But
Yeah, and you left, and I'm like, "I'll be back in the morning to finish it up." My team left. Granted, they did 90% of the work, but you guys left. I remember that night. Calvin and I went there early that morning, and we fixed everything, and we got it ready. Mickey and I got to SEMA. We went 3 days before SEMA started to put in the booth. We fixed it on the showroom floor. We have vlogs of that. That was a cool story. Okay, I'm gonna rephrase the question. It's a long clip. I'm gonna rephrase the question. If you were presenting your work to, I don't know, let's say like some crazy person was gonna hire you guys to as the like sole body and paint work for something, and your salary is like 40 million a year, and you're like, oh, I need them to hire SOS to do all this, and you had 3 projects to be like, show us the coolest thing you've done.
All right,
top
and then
3. Top
if you-
3.
if you
Tell me your
name-
top 3.
if you name it, if you say it like that,
Yeah.
okay,
What's
then
your top 3
obviously
projects?
this has to be one of them.
You think this will be one of them?
I know it's gonna be one of them. 'Cause
Okay.
It's gonna be a nice car.
Okay.
I know it's gonna be.
What's
one
2 and 3?
of them. I don't know yet, man.
What's
I'm
2
gonna
and
have to-
3?
I'm gonna have
No, don't sit on it. What's 2 and 3?
Shoot, man.
Putting you on the spot.
Oh, oof. I don't know. That's a lot. I have to recollect this last
What cars? Okay, in the last 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
No,
That's
no,
a
I'm
lot
not.
easier.
No, I'm just thinking. The last 3 years, the coolest cars you've done: GT3,
Okay.
the Mark V,
Okay.
this.
But that depends on what you think is cool versus what's. I've done a lot of hot rod builds that I'm very fond of, but maybe they don't have, you know, the clouds behind them, or like the younger generation doesn't. But they're cool. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. There's levels. I like all cars,
Same.
and I think you're learning that too. I think I think with this Mustang build you're gonna get that.
I hope so.
I know so.
Good.
You know?
Our last conversation with that car, I was like, "Oh, the Mustang's sick, but it sucks.
Why does this suck?
Shit blows. It's like it sucks to drive. Like it just sucks to drive.
Really?
You f***ing felt it?
Well, because
We thought we were gonna die when the
It
guy
needed some
slammed the
brakes.
brakes.
It needed some brakes.
It just everything about it.
Yeah.
It was exciting, but it was not.
But it was.
fun.
Tell me that when you got behind your driver, like, oh shit,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
fucking
rowdy.
drive. Yeah.
It was rowdy. I
And
think.
you try to blow that thing and then it didn't blow.
No, she's a tank.
Come on, she's
She was a tank.
right.
I'm gonna answer the question for you.
Okay.
The GT3 I think is underrated. That car, one of 3 in the world when you guys did it, and that thing was a SEMA. I loved that car. Partly because I don't have it, I'm upset. That to me is almost cooler than because it was actually a Ferrari.
Yeah.
It's all Ferrari pieces. That was one of the coolest cars I've ever seen. And then the Supra, you guys did so much f***ing work to get that, so I thought it was cool. Shows your skill.
Okay,
level.
I guess if we had to name your project.
No. The whole point was we're not specifically naming my projects, but my projects pretty cool.
No, your projects are cool. Not gonna lie.
Pretty like then you do all the work for them. But, I'm like, here you go.
Hey,
I just think
the vision. You have the vision.
I'm not your normal customer. I bring you like literally cars every month. And over the last 3 years, like there are some crazy projects that you guys have done that every time I see it, I'm like, I don't know anyone else on the internet that's like putting out the type of builds you guys are like putting together. I don't know, hyping you up. You could just title this vlog, TJ hypes up SOS. The price of the stocks are up. Dogecoin's up.
Dogecoin?
Actually, let's check it, because I was just
what? How many Dogecoins did you buy, Tej? Did you?
Hey, 420, I'm selling Doge. It's gonna be big.
And after everything was assembled, pretty much this is where we left off. So tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and do a major test fitment on the brand new wheels that just came in here with TJ, and maybe drop the front end a little bit. So I guess we're gonna see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so if this video gets 20 likes, 20 likes, we're going to Hong Kong. Sorry, Sabrina.
She'll probably come.
Sorry, okay, all right. And then maybe your girlfriend too?
No, she would not want to go.
Right.
She wouldn't want to go.
Yeah, right.
You guys are whips.
Whip?
Simps.
I'm already there.
Simp? Not time.
And I knew I wasn't gonna take it today because Oscar ruined the hood.
Chizzy, get that off there.
Got him! Do him like that. Damn, how much more are you gonna pay for carpet stripes?
I know, right?
On the dash. Carpet stripes on the dash.
It's kind of like those like TikTok videos of like the dads with the lawnmowers and making the grass.
Yeah, I love that's me.
That's you?
I bought like a huge lawnmower to ride on, and I don't even have a lawn. So that's how much of a dad I am.
You're so much of a dad, you're wearing Oreo fake Ultra Boosts.
Wow. Okay, look at you with the Chuck Taylors.
Sorry, I'm a gangster, baby.
Oh, a gangster?
Yeah, with the Chucks. Kevin's 5, he's got
Real
Velcros.
quick, yeah, you're for sure, you're a grandpa. And then look at, you're not even down.
I'm telling you, don't hate
You're not even down. Look at your socks.
Don't hate on the Velcros until you
No,
try
but
the
look
Velcros.
at, you never heard the rule? The higher the sock, the downer the fool?
Have you ever heard follow your pee?
Look at the sock check. The sock check.
What size shoe are you?
I'm a size 9.5 to 10, depending on the shoe.
I got a gift coming for you.
Okay.
Watch. Well, the next time you see me, I'm gonna come in with a fucking box.
It better not be.
And I'm gonna open it, it's gonna be my dick. Got him.
Wow.
You thought
I thought it was gonna be some Velcros, man.
No,
but
but
it's a dick in a box.
watch, I'm gonna bring you a pair of Ultra Boosts. Get you a real set.
Hey, what's wrong with these?
Nothing, but if you like those, you'll like Ultra Boost a million times.
I
Ultra
have
Boost are
Ultra
amazing. Oh, you do?
Yeah, but I don't want it to work.
Oh, I take it back. I ain't getting
I don't
it
have Ultra Boost. I was just kidding.
You need to wear it. You need to
Alright, well she's not going home, boys.
Oh, I'm stressed about the front fender, dude. I'm a stressed boy.
It is what it is. I say right now, like the best move that we could do right now is if we just hop in the car right now, go straight to Hong Kong.
Part of me was like, oh, maybe he had like a good answer. That might be a good resolution. And then you come up with that shit.
I mean,
I was like, oh, okay,
what else
like
is gonna help us get our brains together and like really figure this problem out?
get our brains together.
Yeah.
Just get a group head session.
Yeah.
Put our heads together.
Yeah, put the heads together. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Are you gonna take everyone else out?
I would if I could.
Oh.
Some people
You
here,
just said.
I don't want to get people in trouble.
I don't think anyone
I don't
here
wanna
thinks
get-
they're gonna get in trouble.
Maybe this guy can come.
I'm
Maybe
ready
this
to go.
guy.
I'm ready
He's
to go.
ready to go.
His bags are packed. They actually saw it.
I've been trying to take him to see him, but he's barely about to turn 21. So this year we're going. This year I'm taking him
Baby.
to a good time.
What was that other word you guys always say?
What? Mario Pete?
No, Mata also?
Huh? Is that it?
Mata also is one of our guys here. That's his nickname, Mata also, which
Where is he
translates
at?
to bear killer.
Yeah.
But it's a different type of bear.
Different also.
Different also.
Alright, you gonna keep staring or are you?
Wheels are good, bud. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been so fun working on this thing, getting it here. Now it's not done, but we're almost there, so stay tuned, and on the next video you guys should see this thing all wrapped up. I'm gonna go ahead and drop our links for our IG right here so you guys can get some very exclusive content. That's about it for today, guys. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe because we got a lot of stuff coming. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Here at SOS Customs, we got you covered. Peace.